Okay, I've left it about 3 or 4 minutes. It's still not really dry, but really, you should really wait till it's bone dry. But it might run down the paper, but let's not worry too much here. Okay, look. Straight blue. Straight blue. Okay. Come on, my baby. Tease this through a bit. I know this looks very haphazard and as rough as a bear's arse, really, I suppose. But there is a little bit of skill involved. This is a little bit of red now, okay, in with the blue, not too much. Just want to warm it here. Well, not that warm. Not that warm, no, oh my God. Okay, now that's it. I'm just flicking this on the floor. Okay, just I've got to work so fast. This is I do not want this to drop on the floor. Okay, now look. That's that bit now. I will really have to go like lightning now with this because we know what's going to happen with all this, don't we? Don't we, Mr. Sampson? Oh yeah, and Trevor, how's your painting skills coming on, my son? When this is on Facebook, you can think about. Excuse me, guys. Now look, while I'm doing this, just let me, again, it might be for nothing this, but keep your options open. Be like me, not too clever. Oh yeah, and I'll just soften this bit. Maybe that bit, I don't know. Okay, I think we'll just let that go there. Okay, now look, maybe. Let's do that. And just get rid of that. Yep. Now look, don't worry too much about these little lines you get in it. And I'm not pressing too hard, okay? That's another thing you must really get your head around. You know, this endeavour to get it correct. You're not writing a letter to a council, or especially Thanet Council. Anyway, so look, the next bit is we take an orangey red, and I'm using this sort of rigger, and this is quite warm, this colour. Rigger, okay. Now, you must really watch this. Lift. Wiping the brush and just lifting it. Where it touches the dry episodes in the picture. That's the dry paper for you ignorances. Just okay. Now all I'm going to do is add a little bit of blue with that, and just stripe a little bit, maybe near the top, maybe. Okay, now that is dried off a bit, so you know what happens. You won't get that softness. The strength will be just. You know, just something in between orange and the blue, a mid. You know, that's cold, that's hot. Okay, so I'm just going to stick something maybe just here. And just run that. I just had this feeling that just need to just maybe where this just drifts across that mountain. Okay, now I just have a feeling that I should do this. That I have no references here, and this is the great thing about painting outside. You just pour so much back into the studio, and this is just done from the heart of, from wherever. Well, if I've got one, that is. Now I'm trying to convey, I mean it is just a suggestion, that the sun is here somewhere, okay? The sun is there somewhere. Now look, while that is still wet and we've got the camera running, now look, just let me show you how this wet and wet, you know, where you haven't got to be too careful with this. Look, again I've picked the same sort of colours as here, and I just see something I do not like. Yep, like it. Like it. One more. Less is more. Super duper. Right. Leave alone. Okay, and I think what I'll do, there's 3 brushes basically I'm using, and this is Escoda. Has this point on it. So if you go in a bit hard, it takes the whole brush very thick, and if you just do the ends like that, you get a very thin line. Alright? If you push a bit harder, that's the line. Brilliant once you know how to use it. Now you can see all that's running down. Lovely, I love this look. Whoa, come on. This is the only medium where you can, you know, 1 minute you're a hero, next minute you're a bloody zero. But look at the way that runs down. Oh God, it's just, look at that hard and soft feeling you get. Oh, that texture. Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it? Okay, look, I'm just going to go just back to the rigger just for the end bits, only because the paint there is a little bit weaker, and I just want to stick this little bit in at the end. Look, you see where it's wet, look, just see it running down, but the paint will only go where the brush touches, so I'll never go past that point. That's not too bad, is it? Right, every time I go to Lanzarote, and I'll be there in January, there is this sort of some form of tower that's up here, some station, I don't know what it is, but I always see the antennae sticking out, and I think, and it's quite indicative of what a wonderful word, of Lanzarote. So look, I'm going to stop it there and just soften the lines and be back with you. You can see with the mountain I've just sponged a bit out. This bit was a good idea. I've got a bit of paint here which is Schlim. Okay, now I'm just mixing up Schlim, sorry, it's bad. Been in Germany too long. Okay, now I'm just going to try and get this lovely little now what I'm trying to do here is a little bit of a wave action. Okay, now look, this takes a little bit of practice. That looks easy, doesn't it? Well, it is when you look at it, of course. Look, but when you want to get that sort of feeling of one strike through, that's it. Okay, let me just do this bit here as though we're coming up on the beach. There's it. Okay, now look, the activity of that brushwork is conveyed in the image on the paper. I cannot teach this, you just have to practice to get that luminosity, that activity. It's very personal, okay? Yeah, that is it. So we want to get that feel of the, you know, the Atlantic coming in, you know, that lovely blue water. Just let that dry, and then back. Okay, it's almost dry. This bit isn't. Again, it's maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If you look on this bit here, I've just dotted a few people in. One here, and basically I've used like this orangey colour with this blue. But to get the darkness with the orange, you use the blue. If you want to get the darkness with the blue, then you feed in the orange or the red. So where this guy's maybe coming or going in the water there, say he's got a friend that's going in, okay. Okay, get the drift at how that's going. If I put more orange with it, right. This has got to be darker than the sea, right? So let's put this. That's better. So what should I do here? I'll tell you what. Just to finish up on this. Let's pick a real bastard. I mean a bright. That's English. Red. Oh yeah, we have, and we're just lighten that slightly, I think, just so she's looking into the water with that blonde kind of hair. Okay, maybe I will put it there, and maybe less is more. Okay, we're going to let that go.